Hello, how are you? Welcome in. If this is your first time here, hello, hi. My name is Naja B. I go by Blurty or Blurty Otome. I play a lot of story-based games, visual novels, Otome games, boys love. And today we're going to be playing Coffee Talk Tokyo. I want to say a big thank you to Chorus Worldwide and Toge Productions for giving me a copy of this game to play with you guys on stream today. I love the Coffee Talk series. It is one of my cozy comfort games because it's very low stress. You make good coffee drinks and you listen to people talk. That's it. And that's a vibe. And it's really cool getting to know these characters over the course of their visits to the cafe and learning their likes, their dislikes, their issues, their problems, and kind of soothing what ails them with a nice hot cup of tea or coffee. I don't know, there's just something really cool about that. So I'm really excited to give this a go. So this is the third installment in the Coffee Talk series, and the description on Steam says, Coffee Talk Tokyo returns as a cozy, narrative-driven visual novel set in a late-night cafe in modern Tokyo. Brew drinks, listen to heartfelt stories, and shape the lives of humans and yokai alike through meaningful conversations and impactful choices. In a city of paper and steel, where old and new coexist, a small cafe becomes a refuge from the sweltering summer heat. Behind the counter, you serve the right drink at the right moment while your customers open up about love, loss, identity, and second chances, all to chill, lo-fi beats. Now, doesn't that sound cozy? All right, let's do it. Let's play Coffee Talk Tokyo. Okay, music is always a bop. And it takes place in 2026. Love the background. The pixel art is gorgeous, and I love the purple. Purple's my favorite color. A city of paper and steel, as large as a country. In the busy shadows of tall buildings, through quiet back streets and moss-covered temples, humans and yokai, spirits and kami flit from homes to jobs to parties, looking for new kinship as old bonds start to fade. I love the way they set this up with the credits. In these changing times, established structures still find ways to cling to power. Wait, that's the ghost girl that we met in the demo. Oh, is that her dog? Oh, that is so sad. While they try to preserve the illusion of past grandeur, no matter the cost, many, stifled by the net of tradition, look for another way forward. Their dreams of a safe future carried away by 100 rivers. Time only flows forward, and past mistakes can't be undone. International Science for the Future Institute. I wonder if this is set up for the characters we're gonna meet. Like, this is kind of a snapshot into their past, their backstory. But mistakes open up unexpected paths in science, in creation, and in life. Those brave enough to follow their twists and turns may well find a way to a new dawn. Oh my god, I love the neon lights. In the city night, the seekers, the wanderers, the outcasts carry hope for tomorrow. And when their burden grows heavy, a small cafe at the back of a skyscraper gives them a place to cool their heads and warm up their hearts. Aww. These are their stories. Dun dun. Cue the Law and Order music. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. We're almost in July, it's May. I hear summer in Japan is like excruciating. Aw, children are our future. Seattle Climate Conference opens International Youth Program. Oh, look at the kiddos. So cute. Whoa, are we good? Who's coming in? It says on your sign that you're open. Yeah, but the lights are out. If the lights are out like that, I would assume a place is closed, but okay. I guess not. Coming! Please just give me a minute. I would have let them go. Counters clean, check. Chairs all in place, cups ready. This is how customer service really is. Exactly. Lights off, nobody there, and they're like, hello, can you help me? Can someone help me? No. The coffee beans should be here any minute now. Vin? I'm here. Okay, Vin is so cute. I really liked Vin. Was this everything you needed? Yep, all good. I think we're ready to go. Could you unlock the front door, please? I'm not ready. Don't do it. Right away. Aw. And here they come. Evening. Oh, I remember him from the demo. He was really cute. He had a daughter and a wife. He was really sweet. Kind of a nerd. Multiple customers have tried to follow me into the back. Oh, that used to happen all the time when I worked at Barnes & Noble. I would literally have like my headphones in. I would have my badge off. I'd be walking with speed and purpose. And someone would say, do you work here? Can you help me find this book? Do I look like I work here right now? Do I look like I can help you find a book? No. People just don't understand social cues at all. Sorry, I hope you didn't open just for me. Oh, it's fine. We needed the money. Not at all. Please accept our apologies for the delay. Let me just put a record on. Girl, put your records on. All right, or you can pick one at your convenience. Oh, sweet. This is a really nice beat. With this heat, we're getting coffee beans delivered at random times. Summer's pretty stuffy in Tokyo. It can be, indeed. I take it you're not from around here. Nope, visiting from Seattle. Wow, Seattle? That's a long journey. I've never been to Seattle, but I have been to California. You flew over to see the sights? That, for sure. And I've also got some work to do. Actually, about that. There wasn't a blue-haired guy in here earlier, was there? Although, I guess you only just opened. Indeed, and I don't think I saw any patron walk by. Did you say a blue-haired guy? Yep. We met the blue-haired guy, and he is not having a good time. Poor baby. Is his name June by any chance? That's right. Do you know him? He's a regular here. He comes by often. He definitely hasn't been around tonight, though. Oh well, I guess he's just a little late. May I serve you a drink while you wait? That'd be great. Anything you recommend to a tourist like me? Let's see. He said no, just a very good guesser. I mean, yeah, that was oddly specific. Where did this hojicha go? I swear I had it right here. It's on the counter over there. I'm glad one of us knows where things are. In this heat, I'd have recommended an ice hojicha. But our new fridge hasn't been delivered yet. Oh. I think the worst thing that happened when I worked at a coffee shop was the espresso machine didn't work and we had like a line through the store with people trying to get lattes, and we couldn't make any of them. And management wouldn't let us tell them that the machine was broken, so a lot of people were just ticked off. But I don't think this is that kind of situation. Warm hojicha it is. Okay. Now we have to figure out how to make it. I have to like, aha! Okay, so we're supposed to make a warm hojicha. I don't think I remember how to make that. Let's see. Do we have a menu? Or not a menu, recipe guide. I usually have one. Here it is. Let's see. Hojicha, hojicha, hojicha. Got it. Can't go wrong with that. Okay. And then get out of here. Oh no, I don't want coffee. Reset. It's telling me the wrong controls, which is so funny. Okay, there we go. Let's try that again. Okay, hojicha, hojicha, and hojicha. And then we should brew it. Hey, it's beautiful. I wish there was an easy control guide like they have for Switch games. I do too. I probably could just use the keyboard, but it's always like really clunky for me to use a keyboard and mouse. All right, let's serve this up. No, no. I didn't mean to throw it away. Oh, let's pour one out for the poor hojicha that we wasted. Well, at least now we know how to do it. So hojicha is the base, hojicha is the primary, and hojicha as the secondary. And then we just want to brew it. Second time's the charm. And let's serve it. Here you go, a hojicha just for you. How is it? I kind of want to try this. This nutty flavor is pretty unique. Interesting. I'm glad you like this. Can I ask your name? Oh, of course, it's Blurty. Meet an old timer in a new place. Interesting, Steam trophy. This is Hendry. Hi, Hendry. And I'm Vin. Hi, Vin. So tell me, what are some nice places to see around here? Well, if you're meeting Jun-san for work, I'll guess you have ties to the music industry? Yep, you could say that. Do you happen to like vinyls? There are some very good vinyl stores just down the road. I do like vinyls. I love vinyls. My wife and I used to own a vinyl store in Seattle. Oh, that's so cool. Well, I love that vinyls are coming back and people are just buying them up. They have a bunch of them for different like game soundtracks and anime. But I don't have a record player, so sadness. Oh wow, really? That sounds amazing. As you can see, this place here is as close to a vinyl store as it could be, without actually being one. That must be why I love the vibes. I do love a nice, cozy cafe, just like sitting there on a Saturday, drinking a chai, reading a book, people watching. It's a vibe. That, and it reminds me of my haunt in Seattle. Another coffee shop. Another late night coffee shop, yep. Say what you want. Places like this make it easy to feel home wherever you go. Aww. I'm very glad you think so. I wish I could visit Seattle. You should, it's a great town. Maybe I should start saving up for a plane ticket. Oh no. What's with that reaction? Flirty's trying to stay silent, but I know they're a worrywart. They'd get so anxious if I went on a flight across the ocean. I'm familiar. My daughter's like that. If I listened to her, I'd never take a step outside without supervision. But these old bones still have some life left in them. Aw. Even if my hip's been killing me all week, ain't that the truth? Like, I laid on my couch and my back has been out of whack for a week. Ugh, I get that. My left arm's giving me hell today. And my back was hurting all of last week. I could barely bend down. Oh, poor baby. Oh no, Vin. If I had known, I'd have given you time off. It wasn't bad enough to keep me from doing work. Are you sure? You're always going the extra mile. You have severe text neck. Oh no. Well, I don't want to just sit around. I want to help. You're already helping a lot though. Some days you work more than I do. And that's the least I can do. Since you took me in. Oh. I didn't take you in to make you work full time. I had an empty room. You needed a place to stay. I welcome the company. I know. That's why I have to help out even more. I feel like I can't win this one. Now you're the one who's like my daughter, Vin. You look like you're about the same age as her. Must be rough to be in pain a lot when you're that young. It's not every day though. I feel more in pain when I'm really tired, or when one of these things malfunctions. That's probably where the arm pain is coming from, actually. They malfunction a lot? Sometimes. The company that used to make them went bust, so there's nothing anyone can do when they glitch. But mostly they do work. Anyway, I should go check the inventory. We got that delivery earlier. Sure, you could do that, or... For your information, there's a pop concert on TV tonight, in case that's of interest. Oh, their eyes got all sparkly. Maybe I'll do the inventory later then, if that's okay. Perfectly fine. And bye, Hendry-san. See ya. Oh, I like that they use the honorifics. Now it's just me and Hendry. They don't like talking about their health much, huh? Why would you? Their situation is a pretty recent development. I wouldn't have guessed they struggle at all just looking at them. No, and that's part of what makes it harder for them. Oh, I like the little slowly lowering head. Sounds like you two take good care of each other anyway. How long's Vin been helping out here? A few months now. It has been great having them around, but to be honest, I don't think working at a cafe is their dream. Did they say what they'd like to do instead? Not at the moment, but I hope they can find their way. They certainly deserve that. To be young again. He stares into the middle distance. So many doubts, but so many possibilities. Oh, we have a message. Let's see, can we read it? Tomodachi. Oh, I guess this is our social media. That's June's profile. June has a lot of profiles. Oh, that's a fan page and that's the actual account. Oh, it's Vin. I love these pictures. The profile pictures are cute. February 15th is their birthday. The night roads belong to me alone. My self-summary. Lucky to be working at a super cool coffee shop with the best boss. Oh, they tagged me. I promise they didn't pay me to write this. Aw. Okay. Ryohei Okawa. Something like dragon. Okay. Oh, Hendry's on here. Jazz, cat, and other music genres too. Oh, is that Hendry and his daughter? Oh, that is so precious. Oh. I really want to play Tomodachi Life. I hear it is hilariously chaotic. Okay, let's look at the stories. Just got new beans at the cafe today. Can't wait to taste them in my favorite coffee. Aw. Right, $60, exactly. Oh, Vin is watching the pop show. Oh, we can like stuff? I didn't realize we could like stuff. To sing a song that reaches no one. Okay. Thank you for attending June's Magical Forever tour. I'm gonna like it. Oh, look at the picture from the concert. Oh, missing June live tonight, but looking forward to the concert vid. Okay. Let's see. And nothing there. Was there something I was supposed to click? Oh, I guess I have to click them all. That's crazy. Oh, wait, go back. No! Oh, that's so cool. Okay. This is just like me in real life. Every time I see the little red one for the notification on something, I have to click it and get rid of it. I hate leaving notifications up. Okay. Back to Hendry. I wonder where June is. That's a good question. Where is June? Is he the kind of guy who's usually late? So we're waiting on June, and I don't know when he's gonna show up. He's always quite serious and professional. Yep, that's what I'm thinking too. Aw, Hendry. Hope nothing's happened to him. Oh, no, just some existential dread, that's all. Oh, is that June? It's June! June is cute. June is like a cross between Baby and Mystery Saja, and I'm into it, so. He's cute. Welcome, June-san. And you must be Hendry-san. Hey, June. It was a pleasure to talk to you by email. Definitely. And even nicer to meet you in person. Aww. For sure. My apologies for the delay. Don't worry about it. You good, June? So, how's everything? You know. Oh no. Everything is not good. Things are okay, I suppose. All right then. I gotta tell you, I'm very excited about this. And Rachel's even more excited than I am. Oh no, he doesn't seem happy about this. Oh no, June. You sure everything's okay? No, truth be told, everything is not okay. I really did not want to burden you. Please, whatever's wrong, let me hear it. In short, I don't think I'm the right person to collaborate with Rachel. Why? I am loath to disappoint you after you've come all this way, but in light of certain recent events, frankly, I'm a little surprised you kept our appointment. Oh, that's because they believe in you. We all believe in you, June. Wait, what are you talking about? My tour, of course. What's the issue there? You haven't seen the media coverage? Nope. Candidly, I seem to have hit the end of my creative rope. Ooh, I know how that feels, and it sucks. Like, burnout and just a lack of any creative juices flowing, it really sucks. Like, sometimes I'll sit and stare and be like, I have no idea what I want to do. And then you're just staring at a blank page and you have a deadline to meet, and it's just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. It's good, I guess? Question mark. So I can totally relate to June. In short, the audience hates my last album. You know, you just can't win them all sometimes. If you're doing it for the right reason, then it doesn't matter. But if you're not happy with what you created, then maybe it's time to change something. So like if June is happy with the album and he likes it and the audience just isn't into it, I think it's still a success, but maybe listen to the feedback and see why. As a content creator, I would try to reach out to like the community and be like, hey, what kind of games do you want to see me cover? What kind of games do you want me to play? And I would get feedback, and then I would cover that type of game, and no one would show up. And it's just like, okay, well, you asked for the thing, I did the thing, and you don't seem to want the thing. So now it's like, well, why would I put time and effort into a thing if you're not gonna look at it? So sometimes taking feedback also, you gotta take it with a grain of salt. It kind of sucks when you do something, you put a lot of effort and work into it, and then the audience just hates it. It is panned. And you're just like, but I put so much effort in. I worked so hard. Why don't you like the thing? Even when folks say what they want, they still don't. Just do what you enjoy and folks will come. That's what I've been doing recently. It's like, I listen to feedback, sure, because it's very important to have feedback and to kind of get a baseline of what trends are. But if I want to play a murder mystery game, I'm gonna play a murder mystery game. Perfect example being, there's this game, it's called Severed Love, and it's about a character who got kidnapped by a serial killer, because the serial killer is like obsessed with them. And unlike the usual yandere serial killer kidnapping story, let's just say he's not the gentle sort. So your character wakes up chained to a bed, as you are wont to do when dealing with yandere. And all you can do is really look around and try to figure out like what's going on and piece together different clues from all the things in the room that you can see and engage with. And so you look around the room and you slowly start piecing things together, and you realize that the kidnapper serial killer has removed your limbs so that you cannot escape. So you are literally just chained to a bed with no limbs. And let's just say chat was not into it. They were not into the vibes, but I was oddly very invested in this story after I found out the limbs were gone. I was like, wait a minute, that adds a whole new dimension to the story, because in any other like yandere story, you could just break out and escape and leave. But in Severed Love, you can't. Like, there's literally a window, there's literally a door, and you cannot leave because you don't have legs and you don't have arms. You cannot get out. You are literally trapped here. And then the serial killer showed up, and I'm not gonna lie, the man has a lot of riz, because I was kinda into it in a weird, twisted way. But it was definitely a different type of game, but it I don't know, it scratched an itch, I suppose. It was definitely very interesting. And if you like killing stalking, you'll probably love it. And the funny thing is, I hate killing stalking. But yeah, that was an example of that. Like, I was so into the game. I was so invested. And like, chat was just like, Naja, no. It wasn't even blurty. It was Naja, no. Like, Naja, really? Naja, what are you doing? And I was like, bro, it's good. And chat was just like so against me. Chat was the biggest op that day. It wasn't even the serial killer. It's a really interesting concept. I'm not gonna lie, but like, I understand that it's not for everybody. Okay. June is feeling discouraged because his latest album did not do well with audiences, and now he's starting to doubt his career choices. Wow, hate is a strong word. You say that, but people absolutely say hate, and they mean it. Like, Oh my gosh, I felt this. Oh, you can feel the emotions. It has an average of 1.5 stars across all reviews. Yikes. Yeah, that's not good at all. Well, fine, they didn't love it. But audiences change their mind. Exactly. An album that was panned upon release becomes a sleeper hit years later. Like somebody discovers it or uses a track in a TikTok and suddenly that album is like charting #1. So maybe it's just an acquired taste. Maybe it's not the season for this particular album. I read some of the reviews. Not a great idea that. So yeah, reading comments, sometimes it's not a good time. And also when reading comments, like you could get a bunch of positive comments and the one that really sticks with you is the negative commentary and it just sucks. So I also kind of feel like June is a little skewed here because he's very close to this album and the reviews are very personal for him. I feel like if somebody else was reading it, they'd be able to read the comments a little bit more critically, but we'll see. They said my sound was stale and derivative. That's very specific. That my lyrics sounded like every other song I have ever written. Yikes. And the worst part is, they're not wrong. Yeah, that happens too. That also happens if you've been doing something for a long time. You kind of get into a pattern with how you do things. I've noticed it with reviews sometimes that I'm like saying the same thing or I had nothing to say, so I just kind of repeated myself a little bit. And that's why it's important to throw in variety because it gives you an opportunity to explore other things and get new perspectives. Maybe that is the case here. You're pretty harsh on yourself. Most creatives are. Am I? Yeah. 10 years ago, I wrote a song that said, "Your voice is fog above the sea of stars." That's a good lyric. And on my last album, there's this lyric, "Your voice flies above the stars." It's almost the same lyric, except a little worse. I mean, what was your headspace when you were making this album? Like, what were you thinking about? And I didn't even notice. So you're going through a bit of a creative block. You've released what? A record per year for a decade? Jeez, that's a lot. Overwork can happen to everyone. Huh. You're kind, but everyone does not get booed when they sing their latest single. Yikes. Is that what happened tonight? Yikes. Imagine being on stage and getting booed at your own concert. I would walk off the stage and never come back. Yeah, that's rough, buddy. There's nothing for it. I should just finish the tour, take a break, then go back to writing, or cancel the tour, take a break, and do something else. Can I buy you a drink at least? Yeah, a strong one. I would like that very much. What can I get you, June-san? I would love something a little indulgent. Okay. Our fridge still hasn't been delivered, so I'm afraid we don't have any cream. That's quite all right. Something a little sweet would work just fine. Of course, I can add honey to your drink. Honey and cream are not the same things, but we'll see how this turns out. I swear, things keep moving around tonight. Is the cafe haunted? Perhaps you have a spirit haunting your coffee machine, that part. Now that would be spooky. Oh, poor Hendry. Or perhaps I'm getting heat stroke. Ah, there's the honey. That's perfect then. May I have a hot chocolate with a dollop of honey and a splash of milk, please? Okay, so a hot chocolate with a dollop of honey and a splash of milk. Okay. All right, so a hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. With honey. Well, we only have soy milk. Yikes. Okay, soy and honey. Let's see what that is. Or maybe I should have put... Let's reset. Let's try that again. Okay, maybe I should do hot chocolate, honey, and then the milk. I think that was my mistake the first time I played this. Okay, let's do that. Brew it. Choco bee soy. Okay, I'm gonna serve it. That is so cute. I love the little heart. Here's your Choco bee soy, Jun-san. Ooh, Choco bee soy makes it sound so fancy. Would you like to try it next time, Hendry-san? You should, Hendry. This truly is a lovely drink. Hey, we did it. Yes, hot chocolate with honey. I bet it does. Okay, so the second game in the series is called Hibiscus and Butterfly, if I remember correctly. And they had this like blue tea, and I wanted to try it so bad because the way that they made it seem in the game made it sound like it tasted amazing. And I saw that one of my favorite tea brands, Harney & Sons, actually has one of those butterfly pea teas. And it is so good. It is so good. Like, I was like, okay, I get it. So I low-key wonder if they consulted with like a barista or like a cafe consultant when they were crafting the drinks for this game, because that would be kind of dope. Like, imagine a cafe doing like a coffee talk event where they just made all the drinks from the game. That would be so cool. I'm glad you like it. Oh well, I suppose it's one foot after the other, isn't it? I have another concert scheduled in 3 days. I cannot very well wiggle out of that. You could. I'm sure it will be all fine. Aw, Hendry. Things will blow over. Oh! Haunted coffee cup! Oh my god. Imagine you're sitting there minding your business and a spirit just starts playing with your coffee. Like, I'm leaving. Thank you. Thank you for the service. Take my card. Mail it back to me. It looks like this isn't the work of a coffee spirit or heat stroke. A ghost is playing tricks on you. A what now? A ghost, I believe. How can you say that so calmly? What's there to get riled up about? Ghosts are just ghosts. Yeah, you say. If a ghost started playing tricks on me, I'm leaving. Okay, I am vacating the premises. It's not my place anymore. Huh? What are you talking about? Ghosts are powerful and vengeful and scary and... Ah! Please don't hurt me, Mr. Ghost. How do you know if it's a guy? Ayame, stop this right this instant. Also, I love that the cup drops without spilling. This girl is impossible. My apologies, Ayame has no manners. Ayame? Stop hiding, girl. Ah, evening. So this is the girl we saw in the picture with the dog in the opening. Who are you talking to? Oh yeah, Hendry can't see ghosts, but June can. My apologies, Hendry. There appears to be a young ghostly woman seated next to me. The blind guy can see me, but the Gramps can't. Now that's funny. Ayame, don't be rude. No, she's quite right. I wouldn't say that I see her so much as I sense her essence. Well, all I sense is a chill down my back. Do you see the ghost person too, Blurty? I do indeed. I'm feeling left out now. Aw, FOMO was real for Hendry. The Gramps was scared of me a minute ago. He'd pee his pants if he could actually see me. Ayame, quit it. Look at the little tongue out. So cute. What did she say? You don't want to know. I'd count myself lucky if I couldn't hear her, actually. You're the one who said you wanted to come with me, Grandma. Call me Grandma one more time and You'll what? Gotta do your job, Grandma. What will your boss say if you don't help me pass? Ugh, I deserve this, I guess. Sorry to interrupt, ma'am. Fuku? Fuku, how come how come I've gotta deal with a semi-invisible brat? It's my job. Kinda. I work the front desk at a death door. Okay. A what? A death door. It's a door to the afterlife for dead people. Oh. Yeah, normally I just wave them through and that's that. But when this one tried to cross the threshold, she got pulled back into the world of the living. Shaboing! Like a catapult. Okay, Ayame is a menace. That only happens if the deceased has unresolved business. Normally, they'd send a colleague from unresolved business to deal with that. Can't say they got too creative with the names. Exactly. I thought if those boring farts can do the job, so can I. And I still know I can. But I'm starting to think I'm gonna die trying. Which would be pretty ironic. I love how he just talks over her because he can't hear her. Hey, he interrupted me, rude. He can't hear you, girl. Stop calling me girl. Stop calling me grandma. Keep dreaming, grandma. Ugh. Anyway, the issue with the unresolved business is Miss Brat here doesn't remember a thing. Not how she died, not where she's from, not even her name. I picked the best name, I admit it. Iris flower? Right. You're about as delicate as a trunk. All she knows is that Tokyo's got something to do with it. Although I'm starting to think she only said that because she wants to go to all the bars. Oh gosh. Haven't heard you complain about that. That's not the point. You know, I thought brushing up on Japanese would help me chat to people. I didn't expect I'd need to work on my ghost site as well. Is that something you can work on and improve in this world? And this guy here, I expected him to see her. The whole magic thing, you know? Magic thing? It's nothing, just a matter of spirit attunement. But I'd have been shocked. And no clue why you can see her. Well, this is my cafe and she's my patron. It would be quite a lapse on my part not to be able to see her. And on that note, ladies, can I offer you something to drink? See, that's good manners. That's how you should treat me. Ugh, can it? No joke though, I'd love a drink. What would you like? A coffee, black. That is the grossest thing to order at a cafe. I cannot stand black coffee. I need something in there. It's so gross. Okay, let's look at this recipe so I make sure I'm not messing this up. Coffee black should just be coffee, right? Yeah, espresso, espresso, espresso. Okay. I like my coffee like I like my men, dark and strong. It's something I would never say. I mean, I like them dark, but not I don't like coffee. I really hate coffee. Like, truly. Oh my God. And when people find out that I worked at a coffee shop, they're like, okay, but like, how did that work? And I was like, well, they hired me because they knew I would never steal the product. The whole statement got retracted. You know what? That happens sometimes. All right, more coffee, I guess. All right, let's brew. Just coffee and water. Espresso. I should trash that. That just, ooh. The way my face is like cringed up. Ah. She likes them weak and easily manhandled. Stop. I like them cute and dumb, okay? So give me something that's cute and super sugary. Let's serve it. Here comes a black coffee. Oh my God, nice and bitter, as I like them. Yikes. We could not be friends. This is quality brewing right here. I should definitely come back. You'll always be welcome. Now, how about you, Ayame-san? What would you like? Ayame-san? Ew. That makes me sound ancient. Ayame-chan will be perfectly fine, thanks. Okay. So, are you going to order? Of course I am. I want something sweet and cute with that latte art decoration thingy. Something sweet and cute with heaps of milk and a pretty stencil on top. Oh God, we're gonna fail. This is where I messed up the last time. Okay, let's see. Something sweet and cute with a design on top. Okay, I guess we could make a green tea latte. Yeah, we could, or we could do something chocolate. Chocolate, something and something. Let's try, should we go with a green tea or a chocolate? I'm trying to think. I feel like the chocolate would probably be cuter, but I think we could do some fun things with green tea. Oh, we can't, I don't think we can do latte art with the green tea though, or the stencil. Can we? You know, I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna go with the chocolate. Let's see. Chocolate, stop it. Mint. Oh my God, a mint chocolate would be, a mint hot chocolate would be so good. Let's go with honey, no. Actually, yes, let's go with the mint. This is probably gonna end horribly. Okay. Let's brew. Sweet and bitter. Oh wait, no. I put in double chocolate. No! You gotta do this again. Okay. Chocolate. Mint. Soy. Okay, there we go. Ooh. A mint soy milk chocolate. Okay. You don't like mint and chocolate? Guys, y'all are missing out. Okay. Now I need to do the art. Oh wait, no. They want a stencil, not latte art. Oh, I guess I gotta make a hot chocolate then? Let's try the latte art. I want to see if I can do it. Oh, wow. This is going to be horrific. Okay. All right. Stencil. Okay. Right trigger. Wait, this one? Or better yet, is there a different stencil we could use? Coffee talk. Flower. Ooh, I don't know if we can do it again. Well, we could try. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. Maybe. Watch, she's not gonna want this. Yep, serve it. Here comes your drink, complete with stencil decorations. Oh, she likes it. Oh yeah, that's a quirk she has. She can't drink with the whole ghostly situation. I can speak for myself, thank you very much. But yeah, I can only smell the drink. Still, smells great to me. Oh, she likes it. I didn't fail this time. Good job, me. Wow, you must really like it. You almost looked not cranky for a second. And it's gone. Anyway, pretty sure I look less miserable than the blue guy. What happened to you? Your blue fish died or something? Wow, no tact. Nothing quite so tragic. Just some professional worries. So, I know in the Harry Potter books, the ghosts let the food rot and they would just go through it to almost taste it. So I think it might be a similar kind of thing, like imbibing the essence of the thing. So if something's super strong or super sweet, she's more likely to almost taste it, I guess. I don't know. Not sure how it works. I've never been a ghost. You people in your jobs. Okay. Some people don't have jobs, okay, and they want them. So shush, Ayame. That's what being a grown-up is, Ayame. We have jobs. You speak like I'm 10 years old. I probably had a great job when I was alive. Stranger things have happened. Do you like your job, Fuku-san? Would I be here if I liked my job? Fair point. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be rude to you. This whole situation is driving me mad. My job isn't great, sitting at a desk all day. That's not what I signed up for. Way back when I used to go around, meet people, bestow blessings. What? You bestowed blessings with that sour face? Okay, Ayame? Wow. I didn't always have a sour face. Try to keep up. Anyway, that line of work dried up. Turns out blessings require a personal touch. And there wasn't time for anything like that in the brave new era of full-on productivity. You people in your jobs, unemployed/unemployable behavior, that part. So they did a restructuring, and I got stuck in that sulfuric pit, staring the newly deceased in the face. That does sound difficult. I thought you might have some experience with restructuring as well. I wouldn't quite call it that, but I am not on my first career indeed. I would say, though, that I like this one better. Okay, are they flirting? Or I used to like it better. Oh, boo-hoo. Okay, shush. Take this child out of here. Adults are trying to have a conversation. At least you're not, dead. Okay. There are worse things that could happen, true. I hear restructuring and I have corporate war flashbacks. Listen. Yeah, that was why I was laid off from my job of 5 years as well. Restructuring. I mean, well, there is that. We're not dead. On that note, I do think I should take a rest. Yeah, you've had quite the night. And I'm starting to get sleepy too. Guess the jet lag's wearing off. June, I'll be traveling around Japan for another 10 days. I get things are a bit rough right now, but if you change your mind about the collab, let me know. And anyway, we should grab another drink before I go. I am not optimistic about the collaboration, but I'd be up for another drink on your way back. Sounds like a plan. By the way, Blurty, are you single? No. Yes, I am. I'm not sure that you still want it, but this is the old LP I promised you. Of course we want it, June-san. I'm excited to add it to our exclusive listens. All right. Have a great rest of your evening, all. See you around, everyone. Bye. Okay, I love this. They're all strangers, but they just sat at this bar drinking their drinks and having a conversation, and at best, they're acquaintances. And I love that. I love being able to go to a place, sit down, and just chat with people. I'm an introvert, don't get it twisted. I don't refill my batteries being around people. But in a situation like this, where you're just sitting, drinking your coffee or your tea, and having good conversations with other people, I can get behind this. This is comfortable, this is cozy. A party with 50 people at it, not so much. See you soon, Hendry-san, June-san. Toodaloo. Bye-bye. And they're gone. Bye, guys. So, pardon my asking, Ayame-chan, do you have anything to go by to jog your memories? Ugh, who cares? You care. No, you care. You want to sort this out to get your precious promotion or whatever. Doesn't make a difference to me. Do you really want to mope around as a ghost forever? Maybe I do. I can play pranks, I can chat to people, I can smell drinks. If I didn't have a grandma on my back all the time, I'd be living my best death. Yeah. How's the smelling that drink going? What do you mean? How much do you smell them today compared to, say, yesterday? I still smell them, but less. I don't know, maybe I'm coming down with a cold. Leave me alone. You're fading, girl. Whatever energy you've got left, if you don't expend it figuring out what the heck you did and who the heck you are, it's going to vanish. No one will be able to see you. Oh, that sucks. You won't smell any drinks. You're just gonna be alone on Earth forever. Is it a harsh way of putting it, perhaps? She needs to understand. You need to understand. Leave me alone. Aw. Hun, who cares? Fine. I'll wait for you outside while you finish here. Thanks for the drink, Blurty. Thank you for your custom, Fuku-san. Ayame? I love her hair, though. It's like cotton candy. Thought you two didn't know each other. We did not. But I suspect Fuku-san has some knowledge of people and souls. Maybe she does. Or maybe she looked you up in online reviews. Fat lot of good it's doing me either way. Is that Vin? Baby! Hey! Ah, Vin. Did you have a nice time? I did. I'm feeling ready to take on the world again. You missed Jun-san earlier. Yep, I heard his voice from the back. I also heard other things. Sounds like it was an intense evening. It's not over yet. I'm guessing you can't see Ayame-chan. The panic. I'm not sure. Wow. I love that the game has these like quiet moments where the characters are just looking around and figuring out what's going on around them. You don't really need dialogue for that, but it really just adds a human element to these characters that you don't really see in a lot of games, because a lot of games are like trying to get from point A to point B as quickly as possible. But the Coffee Talk series likes to linger on moments and actions, and I think that's really fun in its own way. You're here, aren't you? Yeah. This is weird. It's like I'm looking at something at the edge of my vision. That's my luck. The cutest looking one can barely make me out. Aw. Oh, look at the blush. But you can hear me? If I really focus. I don't get how this works at all. I don't get who can see me and who can't. I'm trying so hard to appear right now, and I'm barely managing it. How am I supposed to learn about my past and whatnot if I don't even know the rules? I'm so sorry. Keep your pity to yourself, thanks. Oh, okay. Sorry for caring. I hope you are going to be looking for your past, though. I get what it's like to have your life break apart. It's hard when things happen to us and we can't do anything about that. Aww. But it sounds like maybe you can do something about this. And I hope you find that courage, even if it's not easy to find. Like you know anything about me, pretty face. You're sitting here super duper alive, giving me lessons. Why don't you try dying first? Okay, I understand that you're going through something, but you cannot attack other people who are trying to help you. Oh. Ayame-chan, that was unkind. Ugh. That's not what I meant, okay? I made a mess of things again. Whatever, I should just go. That's not... And they're gone. Death threats right in front of my latte art? Exactly. Is she actually completely gone? I'm afraid so. Drat. Aw, I'm so sorry, Ven. That must not have been pleasant to hear. And that's all right. She doesn't know. And she's right. I'm still here, aren't I? I really shouldn't complain. You're allowed to complain when people are being rude to you. Or when you're in pain, for that matter. People won't know what's up if you don't tell them. I guess that's fair. Anyway, the concert was really fun. I thought you might like it. I saw that picture on your Tomodachi-il? Oh, it's Tomodachi-il. Oh, that's such a cute name for a social media app. I saw your picture on your Tomodachi-il. It looked like a blast. It was. Do you think it would be okay if I went back to bed though? Of course. All right then. See you tomorrow. Good night, Ven. Bye, Ven. Like, they wait for the characters to leave before the dialogue comes back up again. So many coin tosses to end on the wrong side of change. I hope at least some of them will be able to make it back. Iced latte. Olé. Iced olé. I can read. Listen to the quiet conversation between bitter and sweet, whispered over clinking ice cubes. Another day, another dollar. And it's Friday. Fading traditions. What does faith mean in the modern age? Living faceless. What is that other article? Can I see that? Nope. Ew. It's like a sauna outside. Let's hope the AC holds up another night. It's time to open the shop. Vin! What's wrong, Vin? Are you okay? Wait, is that Valhalla? Is that what you just typed out? Or does it mean something else? Or is it really read the way that you've typed it, Lee? I'll take a snack while I wait. Sort of. You don't know where the numbers go. Oh, No, I've never played that. What's it about? I say snacking on more chips. I don't know what they're doing outside, but I wish they'd stop. It's basically this, but cyberpunk. You make drinks and talk to folks. Interesting. I'll look that up real quick. Hold on, wait. Oh, it's VA11 Hall A. Oh, this looks cute. A cyberpunk bartending action. Wait, Wait, Valhalla. Cyberpunk bartender action is a booze 'em up, waifus technology, and post-dystopia life. Wait, what? The art looks pretty cute though. So we're boozing up waifus? Oh, that sounds fun. It has an overwhelmingly positive review rating on Steam too. I'll have to check this out. Let me add it to my wish list. Okay, thanks for the recommendation. I'm gonna have to check that out. It's the originator of this type of game. Interesting. There's another game like this, Tavern Talk, I think it is. That one's more high fantasy though. I put more food in my mouth. Sorry guys, give me a second. This is also a good opportunity to hydrate my body. Because it's thirsty work playing games. Okay. Okay. Oh, yes, sure. Don't know why. You still have spoons? You just use some for cleaning. Yep, still plenty left. And I don't mind cleaning. I actually enjoy it. Staying in my room all the time gets depressing. I feel better when I have something to do. That's good then. I can relate to that. Ooh. Ash. Okay, Ash is hot. I remember Ash from the demo, but I cannot remember if they're married or not. I'm pretty sure they are married. Ash-san, it's been a while. Yeah, I just got in yesterday. Oh no. Has it been rough? You look tired. That obvious? It's written all over your face. Actually, the jet lag's hitting me pretty hard. And this heat. The moment I stepped off the plane, I thought I was going to melt. I'm glad you made it back in one solid piece. Heh, just barely. British summers can be warm enough. But compared to this, they're literally a breeze. Tempted to return to cool and breezy England then? Definitely not. Oh, the glasses glare. Oh, don't get me wrong. I love Britain, I really do. But things can get complicated over there. In what way? Tell you what, how about I order first? Okay. Your drinks always help me sort out my thoughts. Of course, what would you like? Let's see. I'd rather skip coffee for now. Didn't get much sleep last night. In that case, how about a royal milk tea? That sounds royal. Is it even safe for commoners like me to drink it? Absolutely. Just an extra rich hot milk tea, Japanese style. Of course. I can make it cold too if you'd prefer. Yeah, our new fridge just arrived today. So our beloved ice cream's finally back. Tempting. But I'll stick with your first recommendation. Can I have one hot royal milk tea, please? Okay, we're gonna have to look this one up. Oh, well, first let's check our socials. The drink can wait. Oh, Fuku's now a friend. Oh, okay. Red is friends only, orange is friends only, and green is close friends. Got it. Okay. Oh, that's the information we can unlock once we get to know them. Got it. Ash! Englishman in Japan, stay-at-home dad. Okay, yeah, he is married. I remember now. Got a new emote idea. Ooh. Welcome in, new stalker. We have anonymous follows here on the channel so that everybody feels comfy joining in. We are playing Coffee Talk Tokyo, and I am checking my socials in the game. A thing I don't do IRL. At a party right now. Oh, look! Fate begins to move, yet my heart remains undecided. About what? Had too much coffee, wanted to read, but been playing Donkey King Strawberry for hours now, just punching through walls. I do that too. Dude, Strawberry's too good. Natsuki and I finished it in like 2 days. Rip my working hours, LOL. Poll time, which June album will always be your favorite? Ooh, I wonder if there are like responses. Oh, does he even play Midnight River Lights tracks live anymore? Deep Channel deserves better. MR Supremacy, he peaked at Sakura Station IMO. That's not encouraging. How about we don't read those anymore? That makes me sad. Mount Fuji is truly a breathtaking sight. I can see why Hokusai needed 46 paintings to capture it. The Forever Tour. Please look forward to June's next Forever Tour concert. Even your official account looks like it's asleep, June. What the heck are you doing? Wow, these are vile comments. Like, they're so mean. Wow. Like, all of the comments are really negative. I don't like it. My introvert battery lasted 47 minutes, personal best. I can relate to that. Have you ever tried blinking, but with just one eye? What? Finally mastered smile, but dead inside. Can I see this emote? Oh my gosh. Okay. June, get behind me. I'll protect you. Right. Like, they're so mean to June. Let's see if we can find this royal milk tea. I feel like the game told us how to do it earlier and I completely forgot. Was anybody paying attention? Okay, so we need tea. Actually, you know what? The game straight up told me and I absolutely did not commit it to memory. Let's see, royal milk tea. I feel like it's just tea and milk, right? Yeah, it looks like it's just tea, milk, milk. Okay. Yeah, it's just tea and milk. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I did this right, because y'all know I'll be struggling with these drinks. Okay. Let's make it. Royal milk tea, I did it. I'm amazing. Here you go. 1 royal milk tea. Cheers. This is lovely. It makes me want a London fog, which is just tea, milk, and like vanilla. So good. Like a warm hug in a cup. So relaxing. Not that I've ever fancied being royalty, but if it means more of this, I'd gladly wear a crown. Shall I start referring to you as Your Majesty then? Only if the title guarantees unlimited refills. It does not. So, what happened on your holiday? Well, it was nice catching up with old faces, but you know how Emmy is. Your wife? Don't tell me she got sick or something. No, not you're taken. All the hot ones are taken. Disappointed. The exact opposite. She was full of energy. Ah, let me guess. Working nonstop, day and night? Ding, 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 we have a winner. She was in full-on workaholic mode. With her, the whole planet turns into her personal office. Pretty sure vacation isn't in her vocabulary. That's classic Emmy-san. Huh. Though we did manage to have quality time in the evenings. Okay. Finally caught up on the latest season of Blue Lily. On the other hand, the kiddo was in a bad mood the whole time. Did something happen between you and Erica? No, the opposite actually. Nothing happened at all. Which is what makes it confusing. She was just cold and distant. Even when I asked why, she refused to talk to me. Honestly, it's a tricky age. That does sound a bit worrisome. I just hope it's nothing serious. Did your family play nice this time around at least? My family's my family. They're still saying things like, when are you going to stop bumming around? Erica's growing up now. Isn't it time to get a proper job? It was a bit exhausting, honestly. It's not like I can pick up a job tomorrow, just like that. Preaching to the choir, fam. Plus, I'm really busy with things at home. Feels like I'm talking to a wall sometimes. I can only imagine. Still, even the toughest walls eventually crack. Yeah, I just hope it doesn't take another decade. Honestly though, to me, you and Emmy seem like a dream team. While she works outside the home, you keep things running inside. Yeah, I'm trying. But unfortunately, pixies can be quite conservative. Oh, are you a pixie? In their world, housework doesn't count as a proper job. I mean, have you tried to keep a house clean and running? It is a full-time job. It's a full-time commitment. Maybe you're being a little too hard on yourself. Well, I'm just doing what I can. By the way, is it just you tonight? Where are Emmy-san and Erica-chan? Both fast asleep. Guess I'm the only one struggling with jet lag. Seems like this Tokyo heat really messed up my delicate internal clock. Maybe it's time to upgrade to a Japan-made one. When in Tokyo, do as the Tokyoites do, huh? Quite right. It's good to see you smile, Ash-san. Aww. I've been complaining a lot, haven't I? Sorry, that's not great. I guess I'm just gutted that I'm still knackered after a holiday. Not knackered. Maybe you've used too many spoons. Spoons? What do spoons have to do with anything? No, not actual spoons. There's a concept called spoon theory, which I have never heard of, so I'd like to know more about that. In which spoons represent your energy level. Okay, go on. Every time you do something, you use up a spoon. And once they're gone, that's it for the day. So like my bag of Fs. Got it. We always do a spoon count before opening the shop. Sometimes fatigue can be hard to notice. So in my case, my spoons just got used up instead of being replenished on a holiday. Even fun things can be draining. Ain't that the truth? Yeah, you got a point there. Oh, who is it? Is it Hendry or somebody else? Well, you have zero understanding of how the real world works. Okay. If we're talking about starting your own company, you should learn the basics of business. You don't need to yell like that, man. Okay. Makoto! Ugh. He's in lecture mode again. Excuse me, what did you just say? Nothing, sir. You consider that an ultra genius idea, do you? To me, it sounds more like a recipe for disaster. Okay, who are they? And I love all of them. I know this one's a Kappa, but I don't know what the other person is. Also, you can't just walk into a cafe that is perfectly quiet and start arguing. Like, that is awkward for everybody. Oh. Apologize? I'm terribly sorry. I shouldn't have raised my voice like that. I sincerely apologize. No, please don't. But since there are other customers here, I'd appreciate it if you could lower your voice a little. Of course, I've truly embarrassed myself. Oh, the Kappa is blushing. I hope I didn't disturb your peace and quiet, sir. Me? No need to worry. The city's never been exactly quiet anyway. Besides, I'm quite used to a bit of noise. Oh? Back when my daughter was younger, every day was like a circus at home. Ah. Nonetheless, I am truly sorry. It's alright, no harm done. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. So, you have a daughter? Yep, she's 9 now. Oh my goodness. That's a lovely age, isn't it? Maybe, but she's starting to sound so grown up these days. Sometimes I wonder who's the parent and who's the child. Oh, I love the laughs. I have a son myself. Oh, he's married now with a family of his own. I even have a grandchild. Oh, wow. Oh, your first grandchild? Must be adorable, huh? I remember hearing a Japanese saying, love for a grandchild and pain in the knee are equally hard to endure. Oh, that's so funny. We also have a saying about grandparents and grandchildren. Parents make way better grandparents. It's not knee, but shin, actually. But yes, grandchildren are certainly precious. Just, well... Hey, old man. Why don't we order something first? Oh, God. I mean, coming into a coffee shop and not ordering anything. That's even ruder than yelling, don't you think? I love that the goggles are like the eyes. What do you mean for once? In that case, let's see. I'll have an iced coffee, please. Black, or would you like a scoop of ice cream on top? Come on, man, treat yourself a little. After all, today's a huge day for you. Well, if you insist. I'll have iced coffee with ice cream if that's all right. Iced coffee with ice cream. Okay. Wait, did we do the thing? No? Oh, well, it would help if I hit the right trigger and not the left one. I'll have an iced coffee with ice cream if that's all right. So that's coffee. And then... what kind of coffee do we want to make it? I guess we would need milk, right? Soy milk, and then... Oh, wait. This is hard. I'm trying to get to the box, but I don't know if I'm doing it. Ah, here we go. All right. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be an avocado. I've had it once. Again, I don't like coffee, so the coffee truly ruined the ice cream for me, but I guess I could see the appeal. All right, let's brew it. I love that our hands are dark. Iced soy milk coffee float. Oh, can we put latte art on it? Heck yeah. Let's do a stencil? Yeah, let's do stencils. Arigato. Thanks. Let's put a kitty. Okay, yeah. Kitty! Okay, we're done. Let's serve it. Serve the wrong drink for the first time? What? What do you mean? I thought that's what he wanted. Oh, it isn't quite what I ordered, is it? Oh no! Let me replace it with a new one. Oh no, I gave him the wrong drink. It wouldn't feel right to waste something that someone put effort into making. I am so sorry. I promise it won't happen again. What about you, Makoto-san? The usual. What is the usual? I just messed up a drink. He was super nice about it because when I worked at a coffee shop, if you messed up someone's drink, it was the end of the world. Like, I've had people cuss me out over a drink. I think the funniest one for me though was we had a lady come in. She was European. This is relevant to the story, otherwise I would not bring it up. And she would ask for a cappuccino. Apparently the way we make cappuccinos is absolutely atrocious and disgusting and wrong. Only one of my coworkers could make her cappuccino correctly, the European way. Anyway, but she was very particular about her cappuccino and she would not order it unless that coworker was there. And one day, coworker wasn't there and I was the only one there, so I had to make her cappuccino. She made me remake it 4 different times. It was crazy work. I hated when she came in. She was very particular. So all of that to say, I appreciate the Kappa being super kind about this. People are very particular about their coffee. I don't like coffee, so I could care less. But I will say this, if I order a vanilla chai and I get a vanilla latte, I will flip a table because a vanilla latte and a vanilla chai are 2 very different things. Anyway, Makoto wants the usual, which I don't know what that is. Nah, I'll switch it up tonight. Oh, okay, not the usual. I'm just in the mood for something different, something special. Oh, okay. In that case, how about a matcha mango latte? It's our seasonal special. Oh, I love the glasses. Mango? Yeah, that sounds special enough. All right then, I'll have 1 matcha mango latte, please, ice cold. Okay. We have to redeem ourselves, guys. So, a matcha mango. Oops. And a latte, so that's gotta be that, yeah? Okay, I think this is right. I wonder how that works. Iced mango, soy milk, green tea. Is that right? I feel like it's wrong. All right, let's try it again. Okay. I guess the coffee would make it a latte, right? Okay, let's try this again. Matcha? No, I can only put more matcha. Huh. Well, let me check the recipes real quick. Let's see what we need for a latte. Oops, wrong thing. For a latte, it's coffee, milk, milk. Maybe I did do it right. Green tea. Yeah. Green tea, milk, and mango. That's the only thing we can do, right? Okay, well. I hope that's correct, because I felt like that was wrong. Oops. All right, let's try that. Oh, it looks different. Soy milk, mango, green tea. Oh, it was supposed to be iced. Oh no. Oh no, I have to trash it again. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. Green tea. Soy. Mango. Okay, now. There we go. Oh, there it is. We did it. We finally did it. Matcha mango latte. That looks good, actually. I'm glad I redid it because I would have just given the wrong drink again. Oh my God, I figured it out. Let's serve it. It's a masterpiece. Here's your matcha mango latte. Enjoy. Whoa, this looks amazing. I know. Thank you. All right, bottoms up. How do you drink with no mouth? I have questions. Does Makoto have a mouth? How does this work? Is there like a void? I didn't think it'd go so well with matcha. The milk brings it together. It tastes great with both the fruit and the tea. It's a bit like you, Makoto-san. Huh? How so? You quickly get along with everyone, even when they're different from you. Wow, you really know how to compliment a man, Blurty. Are we flirting? No wonder I love this place. Anyway, first things first. Cheers to you, old man. Props for all those years of hard work. Oh. Coming from you, I'm not sure if I should be entirely flattered. Oh, come on, don't be like that. Is there something to celebrate? You bet there is. This old man here, Kenji, has just retired. Oh, congratulations. It's not Kenji to you, it's... Hey, you're not my boss anymore. Or are you gonna start calling me Makoto-san too? You're just unbelievable. Nice to meet you, Kenji-san. I'm Blurty. And congratulations on your retirement. Ah, thank you. Ahem. My apologies for earlier, Blurty-san. I think I've had a little too much to drink tonight. Oh, okay. Then I'd say it's a successful party. Totally. We had a blast. You just wanted an excuse to drink, didn't you? Oh, come on. Nothing beats drinks on the company tab. Exactly. Man, I wish you could retire every month. Oh, that's what the social media post was about. It was a retirement party. Anything for a free drink, huh? Pretty much. So, retirement, huh? Now that's interesting. Oh. Sorry for butting in. Nice to meet you properly. I'm Ash. It's a pleasure. I'm Kenji. And I'm Makoto. Nice. So, if I got this correctly, you're retiring just now, Kenji-san? You must have worked hard for many years. Yes, I suppose I have. That's pretty impressive. Sorry again. Truth is, I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. About work, I mean. I see. So, if you don't mind, may I ask what you did? Sure, why not? If you don't mind listening to it. Would it be better if we switch seats, Ash? That would be great, thanks. No problem at all. Okay, let me start over. What kind of job did you retire from, Kenji-san? Nothing special, really. Just your average office job. I was department manager for Nihon Electronics. Oh wow, really? That's a very important company, right? Well, I'm not sure about very important, but without us, large companies in Japan... Oh! Drunk? Are we? This is making you want to go to a coffee shop again. My apologies. Without us, large companies in Japan would have no electricity. That's generally respectable work, exactly. Still working that hard? You put the rest of us to shame, man. Well, it comes with the position. By showing how hard we work, we set an example. That's how we keep the company going. I wish all managers had this mentality. You will understand someday, Makoto-kun. Blah, I really hope not. I love those shades and I want some. Actually, that's exactly it. That's what doesn't sit right with me. But at least Makoto had a good manager and I love that. Like, this is a manager you can go out for drinks with and hang out with outside of work. And I love that for them. Like, Kenji's a good guy. What kind of work mindset? Well, without work, how would you make a living? Yeah, I get that. We all gotta pay the bills, sure, but look, today's the day of celebration, right? So it's no holds barred, yeah? Age, rank, none of that matters tonight. You always act like that anyway. So I'm just gonna ask you straight up. What kept you going all those years, old man? What's the joy in working? Come on, throw a little wisdom my way, senpai. I love Makoto. The joy of work, huh? Well, it's not just one thing. There's the satisfaction of seeing a big job through, and at our company, the feeling that you're contributing to society. Huh, I get it, I guess. Still, it's not like there's anything to show for it, right? Well, I did get promoted. But not every time, yeah? The joy of work is funding your gaming habits. You know what? Valid. And in my case, it's not just the gaming habits, it's my boys love habits. I have a manga library and 85% of it is BL. and that's a generous guesstimation. It's more like 90% of it is BL and the rest of it is whatever else I've collected over the years. Anyway, back to Makoto and Kenji. Usually it's just a good job, keep it up, and that's it, period. Maybe a plaque too, if you're lucky. Even so, it gives you motivation for the next project. I guess, but I don't know. Still feels like I'm giving way more than I'm getting. I agree. I think a lot of times with jobs, you put a lot of effort into a company that at the end of the day will lay you off without any regard for the rest of your life or how you're going to survive. They're just like, it's about their bottom line. And it's kind of hard to have that separation. Like for some people, sure, you're working a job that you love, but there's a line between like loving the job and the job loving you back. And a lot of people put a lot of effort into working, but don't really get anything back in return. And I think that's where Makoto is. For Kenji, it's different. He's definitely that old generation where it's like you work hard and that you've worked your way up the ranks in this company and then you retire and that's all you really need to feel fulfilled. But sometimes with the younger generation, it's like, I need more than that. Because what's to stop this company from just saying, actually, we don't want to pay any of you anymore, you know? Remember guys, jobs don't see you as a person. A job is a tool that, listen, the more you know. Yeah. How about family? Huh? For some people, just making someone happy by providing for them, that's what keeps them going, right? Speaking from your own experience? It just doesn't really click with me. And yeah, if you don't have children or a family, that's not a motivator for you either because you're not supporting anybody. What do you mean? For example, you know those school events? The ones where parents are supposed to show up? Like open house days? Yeah, exactly. I love attending them when my daughter's class has one. Then you're a solid dad, Ash-san. But my folks, they were always off on a business trip. That part. Like, growing up, my mom always came to school events. Like, every band concert, every recital, every whatever I did at school, my mom was there, front and center. My dad was God knows where for most of those. He rarely came. And when he did, it was kind of like weird. I get where Makoto is coming from with that. It's like, his parents were off on business trips all the time. They weren't at events. They weren't Ash, who was the stay-at-home dad, who went to events, who talked to the teacher. Like, during the parent-teacher meetings, my mom would do those. My dad didn't do those. He didn't talk to my teachers about what my academic career was looking like. He didn't care. I don't think he cared. But as long as I wasn't in trouble, I think he was fine. But my mom definitely was always on it. I'll give her credit for that. And so I can kind of relate to what Makoto is saying at least half of the way because I grew up like that. I get it. Like having a parent who's just too busy to be there for those things. And so you stop wanting them to be there because you just know they're not. Spent most of the year overseas, right? Of course, they couldn't show up to any of that stuff. And for a kid, that kind of thing really sticks. Yeah, it's something you remember. Like, You weren't there for that. And at some point you stop expecting the parent to be there for that. So you just kind of get used to it. But you're also looking at all the other kids with their parents there. And it's like, well, why can't my parents make the time to be here? Everybody else's parents are here, kind of thing. My dad did show up for donuts and dads, but anything outside of that, I was lucky if he showed. Feels like you've got unloved stamped on your forehead, man. Exactly. Your parents were the same way when you were in school. Your mom was super involved and your dad didn't know your teachers' names. Right. And like the thing is, I'm the oldest of 4. There's 4 of us. And he just was very hands off. Unless there was like a huge problem. And I never had a huge problem. So he never had to like jump in and do anything. I think the only time my dad was truly invested in anything that had to do with my school stuff was when I went to Howard. Howard admits more undergrad or more freshmen than they have room for because they know they're going to lose about half of the class by midway through the year. So Howard didn't have enough freshman dorms when I went. And so they placed me in an off-campus co-ed dorm. And when my dad found out about that, oh, no way in hell his daughter was gonna be staying in a dorm full of boys off campus. Absolutely not. My dad was also in a fraternity, so he knew how college boys were. So he was absolutely adamant against me not being in a co-ed off-campus dorm. And so every single day, my dad called Howard to try to get me in one of those freshman dorms. And Howard every time told him there was no space and that I would just have to be in that dorm. That was the one time I remember my dad bending over backwards to try to get somebody on the phone. He was like, not today. He ultimately failed because I ended up in the off-campus co-ed dorm just the same. But he was reassured when he found out that like the floors weren't co-ed. So like certain floors were just for girls and guys. So I wasn't staying on the same floor as guys. So he was okay with that. But what he didn't know is I could just ride the elevator upstairs if I really wanted to see a dude. But yeah, that was the one time my dad was like, not today. No daughter of mine is going to be staying in a place where men live. But yeah, it's actually kind of funny to talk about that and think about it after the fact. 'Cause at the time it was just so weird. Not always there, but still shows he cares. That part. Like, again, my dad would not come to the events, but he was in the home. Like, he was there. Like, I mean, he was on his business trips all the time, but like when he was there, he did make an effort for the most part. And I can honestly say that I grew up in a household with 2 parents. Like, they were both there. And I knew that if I really, truly needed anything, I could just tell them and they would listen. And like, while he didn't come to like school events, my dad was definitely the parent that I felt more comfortable talking to about things than my mom. So like there were times when I would just sit with my dad and we would talk. So, there's that. Like he was never at a band thing, but he is my dad and he definitely was there. And my mom, she was there for all the business stuff. She kept the ship running. My dad was kind of there. He was there for the ride. But yeah, so I do know that I'm more fortunate than most to have had that. From a kid's point of view, yeah, that could be pretty tough. More like brutal if you ask me. Schools can be pretty clueless about that kind of stuff. That part. Kids like me all got lumped into the same group. Made us feel like we were some kind of problem. But your parents. Something you wanted to say? No, forget it. Mind if I keep going? Go ahead. Yeah, this seems therapeutic for you, Makoto. So I complained to my parents, right? About what happened at school. And what would they say? We're working for you. That part. Like, I'm doing this for you. As a kid, you do not care about that. You just want your parents there. This is for your future. Yeah. Even as a kid, I remember thinking, hey, I didn't ask you to, man. That. Oh my God. Why is this so relatable? Why act like I owe you for that? That. that part. Every time my mom would say something like, I changed your diapers and fed you and da 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 da, I'm like, I didn't ask to be born. You do realize that, right? You did not have to have me. Oh my God, I hate when parents do that. Like, don't do that. I did this for you. I didn't ask you to. I really didn't. Excuse me. May I use the restroom? Oh, is Kenji feeling bad? I'm suddenly feeling a bit unwell. Are you all right? Oh no. Maybe Kenji did this with his own kids. The restroom is down to your right. Thank you. Oh, dang. Is Vin okay? Oh my God, Vin looks like they're crying. Oh, honey. No, I don't think he's okay. It's the slow pan out and then we just see Vin's face. Oh my God, I forgot Vin was here. He did look a bit pale. Maybe I pushed one too many drinks on him. Kind of feel bad now. Or maybe it's hit a bit too close to home for him. Huh? Forget it. Just thinking out loud. Oh gosh, Vin. Either way, I'll apologize when he gets back. He's not exactly young anymore, you know? Thank you for letting me use the restroom. No problem at all. How are you feeling? Much better now, thank you. Glad to hear it. My apologies if I caused you any concern. I suppose I should take it easy on the alcohol for a while. Aw man, I'm really sorry. Even if it was a party night, I guess I got a little too carried away. Seriously, my bad. Sorry. No, it's all right. You were trying to celebrate my retirement. If you say so. What is that? You gonna answer that? Not picking up? It's all right. It's not a call, just an alarm. Oh, an alarm? Well, it was until today. It was a reminder to go to bed, but no more early mornings for me from tomorrow on. Oh, I see. Yeah. Wait, so that alarm was to tell you to stop working and go to bed? And you also set one for waking up in the morning? Of course. Being late for work would cause trouble for everyone. Man, that's hardcore. Yeah, I don't set an alarm to go to sleep. I set one to wake up. Huh. Nothing. Kenji-san, this retirement thing. Sounds like that must be a big change for you. I suppose so. How early are we talking? Sorry? I mean, what time did you usually wake up? 5? Did you just say 5? Yes, I did. But work doesn't start until 9. Why the heck so early? Unlike you, I have things to do in the morning. And then this is another thing. People will overwork themselves by just getting up early to do extra work because there's not enough time in the work day to complete everything. And that's not healthy either. Like, I feel like Kenji's a really good guy, but I feel like he's given his whole life to working and retirement is going to be very difficult for him. Like what? Walking the dog, praying at the shrine, tending the garden? And I like to be at the office by 8. That's still an hour early. Nah, you got told many years ago to act your wage. I have also been told that, and I agree. I embody the heck out of that. Like, I'm not putting in any more work than you are willing to pay me for. And I've kept that boundary pretty firm because you want me to bend over backwards to do this stuff, and then what do I get out of it at the end of the day? Nothing. Like, really nothing. You wouldn't know since you always rush in 5 minutes before work. Listen, I'm on time, but someone has to clean the office. Besides, the security guards get there even earlier. I can't start the day without greeting them first. Holy moly, that's a lot. You were really dedicated, Kenji-san. It's nothing really. I was just doing my job. And for how long? 45 years? Damn, that's nearly twice my age. Oh, honey. He's like 22, 23. Yeah, that's real dedication. And I guess it must feel a little odd. I love how Ash is being very careful with how they talk to Kenji about this because they know that this was a big part of Kenji's life, work. Because it's very easy to judge somebody like Makoto's doing. You have two very different sides of the coin over here. Makoto's very judgmental about all of this. He's just like, why would you do that? That's ridiculous. And then you have Ash over here being more mature about it. He's like, okay, it's gonna be difficult for you to transition from doing all of that. How are you gonna cope? Because I'm Makoto, that's insane. Why would you do all of that? Nobody cares. Very tactful, yes. I mean, just like that, it's all over. Early mornings, commuting, cleaning the office. I think I'd feel a little lost. Right. It does feel a bit strange. You think you'll miss it? Maybe. I'll probably still wake up at 5 tomorrow. Sheesh. I bet the days will start dragging on now. That's a good thing though, right? What are you going to do? Like, are you gonna pick up an activity or travel or spend more time with family? Like, what are you planning on doing now that you're retired? You woke up at 5 for 45 years. You really earned your retirement. Darn, I'm kind of jealous actually. Shut up, Makoto. I mean, developing the Xperia glasses prototype, founding a startup, even 48 hours in a day wouldn't be enough for me. Guess you've got all the time in the world now, Kenji, huh? And that can be daunting with no direction. This makes me think of that Twilight Zone episode, Enough Time at Last, where, was it Henry Bemis? Yeah, he just wants to read books, but there's never time for him to just sit and read books because everybody expects him to work and to cater to their needs and be a husband, be a employee, be a family member, like be a friend. And he just wants to sit and read books, that's it. And he never seems to have the time to do it. And then a nuclear bomb goes off and everybody dies, and he finally has all the time in the world to read all the books he ever wanted. And at the end of the episode, he sits down, finally ready to read all the books, and his glasses break. And he can't see anything without his glasses. So now he has all the time in the world and he cannot read any books. He can't do what he thought he wanted to do. It is the most tragic story. That's why it's so iconic. But like, it's giving this. We spend our whole lives wanting extra time to do all of these things. And then when we finally get that time, we don't know what to do with it because we spent so much time doing something. And I feel like that's what's gonna happen with Kenji. He spent all of this time, 45 years, working for a job, getting up at 5 a.m., just hustling and doing this job. That has been his entire life. What is his life now that he doesn't have that? God, that is an existential crisis if I ever saw one. I still had time, my favorite episode, listen. Yeah, he said that. When he said that, I felt it. He's like, there was finally enough time. I was just like, oh God. Oh God. That kind of reminds you of Nanami from JJK, how he'd buy books he didn't have time to read, thinking he'd get to retire to Malaysia. Right. It's like you see these characters and like, it's not just something that's in an anime or in a TV series. This is how people live their actual lives. They put so much time into a thing. And at the end of the day, when that thing is gone, it's like, well, what was I doing it for? Because you feel kind of empty without it. Like you feel unfulfilled without it. And that should not be how you live your life. We all need to go outside and touch grass tomorrow, guys. Or something. What would I want it for? Oh gosh. What was that? Huh? Did I say something? Oh. It's nothing. Just forget it. Oh no. Look, Kenji-san. Huh? I understand if you don't want to talk about it, but I have to ask. Is everything all right? What? I mean, judging from the way you talk, you seem a bit troubled. Troubled? No. Surely I don't seem troubled at all. Wait. Did he choose to retire, or was this a forced retirement? Now I have questions. Actually, I got the same impression. I remember reading that lots of people feel lost after retirement. Some even fall into depression. So if something's on your mind, perhaps it would be worth talking about it. This is not a coffee shop. This is a therapist's office. No need to be so dramatic. Are you sure? There's like 3 therapists right here, ready to take you on as a client. But you have been acting off. Are you really okay, dude? You're all so unbelievably pushy. Oh. But I guess there's something to what you're saying. Though it's nothing serious, really. How should I put it? Until now, work was always there, but not anymore. Now it's just going to be me and my wife, since my son no longer lives at home. And when I think about that, everything just feels, well, at least he has a wife. Uncertain. Something like that. Either way, I'll get used to it soon. It's nothing to worry about. Sips tea. Oh no. We only met today, Kenji-san, but it's clear to me that you've worked hard for your family. Working hard is about the only thing I'm good at. You say that like it's a bad thing, but that's something truly admirable. And I'll tell you something else. Huh? I'm sure your wife appreciates all the hard work you've done. My wife? How would you know that? Didn't I mention? I'm a stay-at-home husband. A stay-at-home husband? That's uncommon. Yeah, I'm a bit of an oddity. Sorry if I sounded rude. There seems to be more men like you these days. It just didn't really happen in my time. No offense taken. My father still believes it's not a real job. But once you try it, you realize how tough it is. Cooking, cleaning, laundry, even changing diapers. Most men just take it for granted. Or make their children do it. But it's a lot of work, even though it's also pretty rewarding. So our roles are reversed, Kenji-san. But just like you, I'm doing this for my family. And my wife, she's a proper workaholic. But even though she loves her job, I know she misses Erica. And me sometimes. I love that he's an afterthought. So I guess I can relate to your wife a little. Oh, I don't know what choices you've made, or what kind of life you lived, but I bet your wife is grateful to you, because I'm grateful to mine. Grateful for how she kept our life going. Huh, my wife. Grateful. I've never really thought about that. Oh, the glare is back. Then I'd say you're a lucky man, Kenji-san. Sorry? Because you've got tons of time to think about it now. That's true. Oops, is it this late already? I'm going to miss the last train. Then you'd better hurry. Sorry to cut the conversation short, asked Sean. Thank you, everyone, for your advice. And thanks for the drink, Blurty-san. It was excellent. So I should go. Whoops. Watch your step, old man. You okay? Don't make me drag you to the hospital. No worries, I'll walk him to the station. You sure? Isn't that a hassle? Not at all. I live nearby. Plus, I'd like to continue our conversation. All right then, thanks for that. Oh my god, they're gonna be besties, aren't they? Friendship! Later, old man, and despite what's bothering you, I hope you enjoy your retirement. Aww. You should worry about yourself first. Uh-oh, switching into lecture mode. Listen, before dreaming up some half-baked business idea. Oh, Genji-san, let's go. You'll miss the train. Oh, right. Good night, Blurty. Thanks for the drink. Good night, you two. Hope you catch the train, sir. Aww. That was so sweet. Ash-san really saved my neck. Oh, I thought he fell. That guy's always looking for a chance to lay into me. Maybe it's what they call tough love. Huh? I mean, he lectures you because he cares. Well, if that's love, I could definitely do without it. Still, I respect the guy. Working all those years at that kind of job? No way I could push myself that hard. Seriously, can having a family really motivate you that much? Yeah. I mean, like, I get it. I care about my girlfriends a lot. Girlfriends, plural? But we're all doing our own thing, you know? It's not like one of us is going to be miserable for the sake of the others. Wait, girlfriends, plural? Okay, me and Vin? Same page. Yeah, I have 2 right now. Okay. Hey, it's not what you think. I'm not cheating. It's consensual. They have other partners too. Okay. What is it called? Ethical non-monogamy. I love both of them. We talk a lot. When we're together, everything just falls into place. Okay, I love this. How would it work when you want to settle down though? All of them? If it's okay to ask. I also love how non-judgmental everybody is. Love this. Sure, and that's kind of what I'm saying. I don't mind settling down as such. Rico's already got a live-in boyfriend, a really nice dude, but Natsuki lives with her parents. So we've been talking about moving in together at some point, but that doesn't mean you gotta give up on life or start working all the time. Okay. It sounds like you have thought about it a fair bit. Yeah, well, you know, when people hear about my love life at first, they think I'm not serious. But I'm like twice as serious because I'm seriously committed to my 2 girls. Aww. When I'm not tweaking the glasses, I spend like half my time scheduling our dates. Okay. Okay, I appreciate this. You're planning to have equal time with everybody. I love this. Anyway, hey, isn't that June's album? Yeah. We play it here pretty often. Huh, that's surprising. I thought you only play instrumental stuff. Not always, especially when I'm alone. Oh, right. June used to sing around this part of town before he debuted, didn't he? Maybe he's a regular here since way back. I'm afraid I can't comment on that. Yeah, I get it. Customer privacy, right? Thing is, my roomie is a huge fan of June. Maybe I'll bring her by sometime. If she finds out the owner knows him, she is totally gonna freak out. I never said I know him. Yeah, don't worry, Blurty. Blue's a bit of a weirdo. But she won't actually annoy him or anything. You have my word. And who knows, maybe... Nah, never mind. So Vin, how are your prosthetics doing? I wouldn't say they're doing great. Hardware failing again? Talk about bad luck. Well, at least I don't have to worry about support for my glasses. Because, you know, I am the support. Oh, wait, maybe they could help each other out. Aw, want to hit the batting cage before I crash. See ya. Good night, Makoto-san. I kind of like Makoto. Makoto can get it. Good night. It's just you and me, Vin. Phew, finally a moment to breathe. Oh, you look exhausted, hun. You did a great job. Yeah, talking to customers is fun. Then you might be cut out for this line of work. Maybe. Just... Oh no. Are you in pain? Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Spoon's not doing so hot. Yeah. Well then, I think I'll call it a day. Of course, make sure to rest up. Good night, Blurty. Good night, Ben. All right, time to order some coffee beans. Ginger latte, a warm energy boost perfect for cold evenings. All right, so that was Coffee Talk Tokyo. We made it up to day 3, 4, 3, question mark. I think the game has 15 in-game days to play through and 11 new characters if I remember correctly. So definitely worth checking out if you haven't already. If you've played the first 2 games, this is the same kind of story, just new characters and new experiences. It's a lot of fun, very cozy vibes. I always have a good time with Coffee Talk Tokyo because with a lot of games that I play on stream, the focus is on the story and the characters. But with the Coffee Talk games, I found that the conversations that happen in the game spark conversations within the stream. So just like we had a whole like tangent about manga and anime, or how we were talking about our different types of jobs and working and what that means for us, or experiences with parents. I feel like Coffee Talk is one of those series that gets you talking. It gets you engaging with what's happening on the screen, and I love that. It's low-key therapy. And it's cheaper than a therapist too. But if you haven't already, definitely check out Coffee Talk Tokyo. It's on Steam and it's on console. I know it's on the Switch, and I believe it's on PlayStation and Xbox as well, so definitely worth getting. Each game feels like a standalone series, so you don't have to play the previous two to understand each subsequent iteration, but it is an interesting experience. So definitely check it out. I highly recommend it. Again, I want to say thank you to Chorus Worldwide and Toge Productions for giving me a copy of the game to play with you guys, because it's a lot of fun. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for coming through. I hope you all had fun. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods, and I'll catch you all next time. All right, y'all. Bye.